Alright, the terminal side of angle theta. So let's go ahead and draw the coordinate plane. And it says the point, the terminal side of the angle in theta, angle theta in standard position passes through the point -3, -4. So -3, -4. There's -3, -4, right? Find the values of the 6 trig functions for angle theta. So the angle started in standard position. We already know that's here. And it's basically being rotated all the way over to here. So my angle, let's draw the triangle. I'm going to use a color pencil. This is what the angle looks like. But I need to draw a triangle. Partner A tell partner B, which direction am I going to go? Where does it go? Jonathan H., which direction should I go? Okay, so now I'm talking about making a triangle, like the bow tie. How do I make a bow tie here? Should I go to the y-axis or to the x-axis? The x-axis. Here it is, guys. That was why we went over that last little bow tie picture thing. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and label everything I know about this triangle. The x values are -3. This is the x side of the triangle. It is parallel or the same as the x-axis. This is -3. And then the y side is -4. This is super helpful, so pay attention, okay? It is going to the left. On the x-axis, those numbers are what? Positive or negative? Negative. Now, it is, we're not saying that the length of the side, we are saying the length of the side of the triangle is -3, but the ratios will change. So, what am I trying to say? Usually distance, we're kind of like always positive. Now it is okay to say that sides are negative. If you are going down on the y-axis, you are having a negative number. Why am I pointing this out? In this case, where this triangle is, you should have negative and negative there. That is important. Okay, put your finger where R is. R is the hypotenuse, right? So, remember, this is my not so good looking circle. And that's why it's the R center to one point. But I don't have a length. Partner B tell partner A, how do I find the side of a right triangle given two sides? Class, yes or no? Sokotoa? No, I don't know what the angle is. I have theta, and that is actually right here, but I don't have any other angle measures, so I'm not going to use Sokotoa. Class, yes or no? Special right triangles? Sure. No, because it doesn't say 30, 60, or 45. Do you see it anywhere? I don't see it. So what are we going to have to use? Pythagorean Theorem. So number 1, Pythagorean Theorem. When do you use the Pythagorean Theorem? When you have two sides of a right triangle, you can find the third side. Although you're used to c squared equals a squared plus b squared, remember, this is the hypotenuse, right, which is c, so now we're calling it r squared equals x squared plus y squared. Let's do that together and simplify. Class, do we have the r value? Do you have an x value? -3 squared. My y value. Put those in parentheses. The lazy student's not going to do it, and it's going to mess you up. Class, -3 times -3. -4 squared. 9 plus 16. How do you get rid of the exponent? You radical R is equal to what? Plus or minus 5. But now pay attention. Just because this line is going down, does that mean it's negative 5? No, it is actually the distance of a circle, so in this case, it is only going to be positive 5. X's and Y's can now be negative, but the R value will always be positive. Okay, how do we finish this up? Second thing I'm going to do now is find my 6 trig functions, because trig is fun. And I can just use what we have over here, right? Sine, y over r, negative 4 over negative 5, negative 4/5. Cosine, x over r, negative 3 over 5. Remember, what was I saying? Oh, the x value is negative 3. The r value is a positive 5, but a negative expression divided by a positive expression makes this whole thing negative. Does that make sense? Tangent is y over x, so I'm going to have negative 4/3 over negative 3. And that equals 4/3. Class, what is r value? Your y value. So this is going to be negative 5/4. Does that make sense? And remember, they're reciprocals, so you could just flip it. What is secant? Negative 5/3. And cotangent? 3/4. That's interesting. All of them are negative except for tangent and cotangent in quadrant 3. Interesting. There, we found the 6 trig functions given an order pair. Use Pythagorean Theorem, and then your x, y's, and r's to find the other trig functions.